Yo, what's up, guys? It's Mixing Up here, and in this video, I'll be breaking down the arrangement of this beat. So let's get started. So I added some couple of elements during the arrangement of the beat, and I will walk you through it first before we go ahead with the beat arrangement. The first set of elements I added are the feel. Now, the whole purpose of doing this is to create an awareness before the start and end of some sections on the beat. So the first element I added is a percussion, and I'm going to play for you to hear how it sounds. And on this percussion, I added an EQ to shape the percussion a bit. And on the EQ, I used a low shelf filter to take out 98 hertz. On the high end, I used the high shelf filter to take out 5000 hertz. After then, I added a delay. I added a delay to give it a repetition, that repetition you're hearing. And I used the 16th note. My feedback is at 40. My dry is all the way to 100, while my wet is at 30. So let me play for you to hear how it sounds without the plugins I added. So you can hear it sounds very clean, and there is no effect on it. When I added the EQ, this is how it sounds. I added the delay. This is how it sounds. So that is what I did on the first one. After then, I added a clap, and this is how the clap sounds. And on the clap, I added an EQ on it as well. And on the EQ, I'm using the high pass filter to take out 500 hertz. That's all I did. Let me play without it so you can hear how it sounds. So as you can hear, it's taking out those low frequencies. After then, I went ahead to add a riser. This is how it sounds. Wait for it. And on the riser, I added an equalizer as well to take out those low frequencies. I used the high pass filter to take out 500 hertz, and this is how it sounds without it. Now with it. Yeah. Then the last fill I added is a snail. So let's hear how it sounds. So on the snail, I used an equalizer, and I used a high pass filter to filter out the low end. I removed 1000 hertz, and on this other side, I used the low shelf filter to filter out the low end, and I removed 2500 hertz. After then, I added delay. This is a tape delay, and I use the 8 notes, and the feedback is up to 30, dry is up to 100, and the wet is 15%. So let's hear how it sounds on its own without these plugins. Now with the plugins on. So those are the first elements I added on the beats. The second element I added is the percussion. So basically, I duplicated this percussion, this second percussion, and named it percussion 3. Then copied the note from the percussion 2 that I need and placed it on the percussion 3. So it's totally the same thing, but the only difference is I added the talk plugin, this plugin right here. On this plugin, I reduced the cent to minus 1200. The threshold is at minus 53.1. The speed is all the way to 50 milliseconds, while the focus is 880 hertz. So I'm going to play a before and after so you can hear what this stock plugin is doing. So you can hear the talk plugin is what is making it different. It's basically the same thing, the same settings, everything. I just added the talk plugin to make it sound different. So that is what I did on this percussion, the duplicated percussion. So one more thing before we go ahead. If you look closely, you will see that there are some breaks before and after each section. Now, the reason why I did this is to create more suspension. So, if you're in a concert and your favorite DJ or favorite band are playing, you will notice that there are times they pause the song and the crowd will sing along. After then, they continue playing the song. That's the same concept I'm using here. So it helps to create more suspension and also leave room for the feel to shine as well. Now back to our beats arrangement. Before we go ahead, I would like you to please subscribe to this channel to help the channel grow and also click on the like and notification button as well. So the first section of the beat is the intro, which is 4 bars. And on the intro, I started with the E piano. Sorry, reversed E piano, which started from the first bar till the end of the intro. Then on the second bar, the pad and the shaker came in. On the third bar, the percussions came in. So the first percussion and the third percussion came in. So these are the instruments that played on the intro. So right after that, we have the second section, which is the verse. This verse is 8 bars, and on the verse, the instrument that played is the pad, the first shaker, the hi-hat, the second percussion, third percussion, and also the kick. So these are the instruments that played, and this instrument played till the end, except the E piano that came in from the ninth bar, and also the hi-hat that played every 4 bars of each section on the intro, on the verse. So let me play the beat from the intro down to the verse so you can feel it. So the next section of this beat is the pre-chorus, which is 8 bars. And on this pre-chorus, we have few instruments that played throughout the pre-chorus. The pad, the shaker, the percussion 2 and percussion 3 play throughout this section. And we have the E piano, which started from the first bar and ended at the fourth bar. The reversed E piano started from the fifth bar and ended at the eighth bar. We also have the bass, started from the first bar and ended at the fourth bar, then started again from the seventh bar and ended at the eighth bar. We have the hi-hat that comes in every 4 bars of each section. And we also have the percussion, which is the first percussion, which plays for 4 bars, started from the first bar and ended at the fourth bar. And lastly, on this section, we have the kick, which started from the fifth bar and ended somewhere around the seventh bar. So that is all the instrument that played on this section. Finally, the last section of the song is the chorus section, and this chorus section is 16 bars. On this chorus section, all the instrument came in except the percussion 2, which came in from the 9th bar and ended on the 16th bar, and the hi-hat that comes in every 4 bar of each section. So yeah, that is all about the beat breakdown. I'm going to be playing this beat again from the beginning so you can listen closely and understand the arrangement better. Before I do that, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so, and also click on the like and notification button to help grow this channel. And lastly, if you have a question or any concern at all regarding this video, please leave it on the comment section. And yeah, thanks for watching this video.